Many of us embark on journeys of self-improvement fueled by an intense burst of motivation. This initial spark is powerful, driving us to set ambitious goals and imagine a better future for ourselves. It feels like the key to unlocking all our potential. However, if our progress hinges entirely on this fleeting feeling, we often find ourselves hitting roadblocks. The inconsistency that follows can be disheartening, making us question our commitment. This reliance on motivation alone frequently leads to stagnation. Motivation, for all its initial brilliance, is fundamentally a fickle friend. It arrives with enthusiasm but can depart just as quickly, leaving us stranded. We often experience its peaks and valleys. It's a state easily swayed by our mood, external pressures, unexpected challenges, or even just a bad night's sleep. This inherent instability makes it an unreliable foundation for consistent, long-term success. The problem with motivation stems deep within our biological underpinnings, particularly concerning our brain's reward system. Understanding this helps us move beyond its unpredictable nature. Dopamine, a crucial neurotransmitter, is intimately associated with feelings of pleasure, anticipation, and reward. It plays a significant role in how we experience motivation. When we begin a new project or task, or encounter something novel, our brains release a surge of dopamine. This chemical rush creates an exhilarating feeling of excitement and drive. This initial dopamine burst acts as a potent fuel for our early motivation. It pushes us forward, making us eager to engage with the new challenge or opportunity. We feel highly capable and inspired. However, our dopamine system is primarily wired for novelty and the pursuit of new rewards. Its job is to draw us towards the unknown and the potentially beneficial. Consequently, as activities become regular and less novel, the strong feeling of motivation tied to that dopamine surge naturally decreases. This is a common biological response. Consider starting a new exercise routine. The first few weeks often feel energizing and exciting. Maintaining that same high level of motivation for months or years is significantly harder. Motivation is also highly vulnerable to the phenomenon known as decision fatigue. Our mental resources are not infinite, and every choice we make exacts a toll. Every decision, whether it's significant or seemingly trivial, subtly depletes our finite mental energy. This constant drain accumulates throughout the day, weakening our resolve. Facing numerous choices, big and small, from what to wear to complex work problems, can exhaust our willpower. Our capacity to make difficult, beneficial choices diminishes. As willpower weakens, it becomes increasingly difficult to choose desired actions, especially those requiring effort or discomfort. The path of least resistance often wins. For example, choosing to go to the gym after a mentally exhausting workday can feel insurmountable. The motivation to exercise has been eroded by a day of relentless decision-making. Recognizing motivation's unreliability leads us to a more sustainable and powerful alternative: the development of robust systems. These frameworks provide consistency. System building often leverages the remarkable power of habit formation. Habits bypass the constant need for willpower and conscious motivation. Instead of relying on feeling motivated, habits automate behaviors. They become ingrained actions, performed almost without thought, making progress inevitable. Consider the simple act of brushing your teeth. It requires virtually no motivation because it's a deeply ingrained habit. This automaticity is the goal for other desired behaviors. Systems are instrumental in building and reinforcing these powerful habits. They provide the structure and repetition necessary for new behaviors to become second nature. The power of environment design plays an absolutely crucial role in successful system building. Our surroundings exert a profound influence on our actions. Environment design involves intentionally structuring your physical and digital surroundings to support your desired goals and make positive actions the default. It's about engineering success. For example, if your goal is healthier eating, relying solely on motivation might lead to occasional healthy meals. Motivation is an inconsistent guide in the face of temptation. A robust system, however, involves proactively designing your environment to support that goal. This might mean stocking only healthy snacks in the pantry. Other practical examples include pre-portioning meals for the week, making healthy choices easier and quicker. It also involves removing tempting, unhealthy options from your house entirely. When your environment is thoughtfully designed, it subtly nudges you towards desired behaviors, making them the easiest path. This happens largely independent of your current motivational state. Ultimately, systems create powerful structures that make desired behaviors the default and easiest choice, drastically reducing the friction to act. They eliminate the need for daily heroic willpower. While motivation serves as an essential initial push, igniting the journey, it is systems that provide the consistent, reliable, long-term results. They act as steady engines, propelling you forward even when that initial spark inevitably falters. Embrace systems to secure your success.